Hello everyone, this is Marcie, and today we are going to break down the dance of the popular K-pop song, What Is Love by Twice. Within the chorus of the dance choreography, the dancers perform 10 different types of movements, each having their own special kind of joint associated with the move. Out of all these joints, they will be classified as synovial and diarthroses, as they are structurally connected with dense connective tissue, of course with synovial fluid, and are functionally able to move freely unlike some other joints in the body, such as sutures in the brain. So, to start off, the first of these movements can be seen in the very beginning when the dancers perform a pivot with their arms in order to cross them. The humeroradial joint undergoes supination as the arm is coming up at a hinge, leading to the arms crossing, and in order for these arms to cross, the radius must pivot around the humerus in order for them to twist forward. Up next is the saddle joint occurring in the thumb, consisting of the proximal phalange of the thumb and the thumb's metacarpal. This gives the thumb the ability to touch opposing fingers, but also allowing it to give a thumbs up. The next movement demonstrates a hinge joint occurring at the femur and the tibia. In order for the foot to come up towards the pelvic girdle, a hinge joint must be present in order to bend the knee and actually bring the distal part of the limb up, performing a flexion and extension. After this, the performers show their nails to the audience, demonstrating a condylar flexion at the wrist. It occurs with the radial carpal joint, allowing the hand to actually flex downwards, pointing towards the ground. Within the next set of moves, the performers utilize a ball and socket joint actually found within the humerus scapula joint. This allows them to actually bring their arms up and move them from side to side. Additionally, they perform an elevation and depression at their shoulders, allowing them to lift up and down for great extension of the arm. The next move requires an abduction and adduction in the ball and socket joint of the shoulder as well as the humerus and the ulna joint. Next, we see the turning of the foot. This motion can be classified as an inversion and eversion within the tarsals and calcaneus, also known as the heel bone. Within the next move, we see the dancers jumping up and down. This, of course, requires a lot of different movements in so many different joints, but the most prominent ones are the usage of a hinge joint and plantar flexion. When the performers bend their knees, this is the hinge joint from the femur and the tibia. It wouldn't be in the fibula because that's not the weight-bearing bone, the tibia is. When someone jumps, their feet often point downwards, and this is called plantar flexion, and it is mainly involving both the tibia and tarsal bones. Lastly, at the very end, the dancers display the usage of a hinge joint located in the humerus and ulna by the movement of their arms going up and down. This is where both flexion and extension are being performed within the hinge joint. Now, finally, let's see all these moves together.